heartbreak for any family. 20-year-old Evan Collins did something that left his family stunned.
He'd never tried to really kill himself. He wouldn't do that. And then how wrong we were.
His mom, Kim Bach, got a call and rushed home.
We knew right away when the gurney came out and it was empty.
First responders swarming her home, some her son had volunteered with.
He had self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest.
She says he was gone.
The worst day of my life for sure.
Evan's death is part of a growing, terrible trend. The CDC reports that there has been a 30% increase in the number of suicides since 1999. They say suicide is now the 10th leading cause of death across the country. And in 2017, there were twice as many suicides as homicides.
Information concerning to clinical social worker Chris Gilchrist.
I've never yet been in the presence of someone talking about suicide of a loved one without knowing it was preventable.
For the past 3 decades, Chris has been helping victims through therapy, helping them deal with the consuming questions they have.
How do you reconcile the violence of it, the not saying goodbye?
She organizes a massive event at Mount Trashmore to raise awareness in September.
It's not just a loss, it's trauma, it's traumatic. There are no goodbyes, and there's a stigma.
Chris believes part of that stigma happens because of the way we talk about suicide.
We still say to commit suicide. We don't say to commit cancer, and so I say died by suicide, lost their battle with depression, took their own life, didn't get treatment for their depression.
Experts say suicide is rarely caused by a single factor. Kim says her son was secretly drinking a lot, upset over a relationship, and had previously inflicted harm to himself, which are all problems experts say can contribute to suicide. They say to reach out to people you're worried about.
When you ask in a loving, genuine way, you counter the stigma, you shatter the silence, right? And they're not so isolated and alone with this very insidious disease, lethal disease of depression.
Experts say look for warning signs like talk of suicide, creating a plan, withdrawing, mood swings, or saying goodbye to people as if they won't see them again. Kim has undergone a lot of therapy and now shares her story to help others.
Help shed the stigma so we're all open about it.
In hopes of reaching more victims, preventing more deaths and pain. I'm Margaret Kavanaugh for News 3.